I feel a bit lost. Who am I? It seems that in the early years of my life, I was filled with all kinds of responsibilities, obligations, and beliefs. These were either passed down to me or came from other people's expectations. I was rarely encouraged to blaze a path of my own, so the so-called who I am was just determined by the environment and genes. Until a certain moment, I felt as if I were floating in the middle of a vast ocean, starting to find my own direction to move forward. I didn't know where to swim. I couldn't see the land. I was overwhelmed by the possibility of being able to do anything. Paralyzed by the anxiety of not knowing which choice would lead to success, I could only struggle in the water, barely holding on to my life. If you ask me how one can get out of this sea, I'd say, I don't know. Probably we can only hope that someone will come to rescue us by boat. It seems that I have always held the fantasy that there will always be someone or something coming to save me. This is probably a feeling that resonates with many people who are lost in life, but unfortunately, this belief is also extremely dangerous at the same time. It implies that my life is not in my own hands. I said to myself, one day I will read that book, watch that movie, meet the person I am destined to meet, and find the career I am willing to dedicate my whole life to. I imagined that I would eventually become the person I was destined to be. However, time slipped by quietly, and the hope of redemption never came as expected. I realized that if I went on like this, I would never reach the shore. I needed to do something to change all this. Erikson told me that the search in youth is not for infinite possibilities, but for finding a new way to face the things that really matter. Yes, maybe I have long known what is important, but I just lack the courage and knowledge to pursue it. Maybe I'm indeed still groping for the way to the shore. No matter what, I must try new things, commit myself to some choices, even if they are not the destined ones I want. I think that in this process, after experiencing exploration and struggle, I will eventually be able to build the destined self and find the direction to the shore. That's right, the most important thing is to stop waiting. My friend, in the end, I want to say that maybe I'm just like you. Your life, in any case, will eventually be created by you or destroyed by your own hands.